Our top focus right now. The armed groups have killed at least 160 people in central Nigeria in a series of attacks on villages. The toll is 10 times the figure of 16 dead first reported by the army in a region long riddled with religious and ethnic tensions. Well, as per local government officials, military gangs locally called bandits launched well-coordinated attacks in at least 20 different communities and torched houses. The officials say that as many as 113 people were killed in hostilities that broke out on Saturday and persisted until the early hours of Monday. A report by the local Red Cross has claimed that 104 deaths in 18 villages in the Bokos region. At least 50 were also reported dead in several villages in the Barkin Ladi area. According to Dixon Shalom, a member of the state parliament, he condemned the attacks and called on the security forces to act swiftly and immediately. The attacks, which started in the Bokos area, spilled into the neighboring Barkin Ladi area as well. On Sunday, Plateau State Governor Caleb Motif Young condemned the violence, calling it brutal and unjustified. The gunfire could still be heard on late Monday afternoon in the region, which is on the dividing line between Nigeria's mostly Muslim north and mainly Christian south. The Amnesty International criticized the government in the wake of the attacks. The international non-governmental organization stated that the Nigerian authorities have been failing to end frequent deadly attacks on rural communities in the Plateau state. Northwest and central Nigeria have long been terrorized by bandit militias operating from bases in forests and raiding villages to loot and kidnap residents for ransom. The competition for natural resources between nomadic herders and farmers has only intensified by the rapid population growth and climate pressures. It has exacerbated social tensions and sparked violence in the area. A jihadist conflict has raged in northeastern Nigeria since 2009, killing tens of thousands of people and displacing around 2 million. Boko Haram is battling for supremacy with rivals linked to the Islamic State group. President Bola Tinubu has promised to attract more investment to Africa's largest economy and most populous country. The former Lagos governor was elected in February in a highly contested ballot. And for more on this story, our correspondent Louisa Olinia tells us more. Take a listen.
In what can be described as a gory Christmas in Plateau State, north-central Nigeria, officials have continued to condemn the coordinated attacks by bandits where over 100 persons have been confirmed dead. There are possibilities of increased casualty figures as a team of security personnel, local vigilantes and hunters are still going through the bushes, combing the communities in search of missing persons who were ambushed during the attacks. Now, Plateau State is one of the several ethnically and religiously diverse states where intercommunal conflict has claimed hundreds of lives in recent years, majorly between Muslim herders and Christian farmers. Various reports point to about 346 persons killed in 8 local government areas of the state between April 17 and July 10, 2023. Meanwhile, the Plateau State Governor, Caleb Motif, has ordered the arrest of the killers, insisting they must face justice. From Lagos, Nigeria, Louisa Olani, WION.